Hello, welcome back to the channel today for Wrexham AFC versus Watford. One of what I would call kind of the big, Hollywood clubs this season. We've played Birmingham City away from home already. They're, of course, part owned by some American owners and Tom Brady. Today, though, we're playing a team owned by a certain man who plays Deadpool and Rob McElhenney. So, yeah, really looking forward to this one. I've just about recovered from illness as well, which is good. I'm feeling much better than I did a couple of days ago. I've been recovering in bed, sweating a lot, and just feeling generally, under the weather. But I'm repping the 18-19 shirt today to give me some good luck, and hopefully we'll see some goals and another Watford away win. It certainly is needed. Thank you to everyone who has joined me so far. About 5 minutes away from kickoff. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are in attendance from what I saw earlier as well at the racecourse ground. I've got the game on in front of me here. All of the Wrexham fans wrapped up in their red coats, scarves, hats. The Watford fans have a few Santa hats on as well. This is, of course, the last away day before the big day itself. So, yeah, good to see everyone out and about. A sold out Watford away end too. And as you can see below me there, these are the teams. The Wrexham team in front of you there. Okonwo in goal. Longman, Cleworth, Doyle. Tommy Doyle, a very good player. Dominic Hyam, James McLean, a real wind-up. Dobson, O'Brien, James Windass and Kiefer Moore. So a very experienced 11 for Wrexham. For Watford, Selvit returns. A Banquer at right back alongside Pollock, Elaine and Boller. Kiprianu and Lusa make up the midfield with Kayembe and Mama out wide and Kiramgard and Doumbia up front. So those are the two teams. Do let me know your score prediction in chat as well. What am I going to go with today? I didn't do a preview for this game as I said, I was quite unwell, so I've been pondering on my thoughts for a few days now. Final away day before Christmas. I think the whole squad and the whole club needs a positive result, especially after that Sheffield Wednesday game. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 Watford away win. Imran to get a goal, and I'll go for Doumbia to get a goal as well. That is my prediction for today. Here we go. The team's about to emerge out of the tunnel. It's an interesting ground, actually. I mean, I've watched the documentary myself. I mean, allegedly, according to what I've seen, it's the oldest football ground in the country, which is amazing, really. And yeah, a great attendance there today. They've knocked down one side of the stadium, actually. They're building this whole new kind of like modern stand with loads of corporate hospitality, many more seats. It looks really nice, but I don't think that's due to be completed for another 18 months or so. Melanie says, I've had COVID, so I understand your pain, James. I know, I don't get ill that often, Melanie, but yeah, this week, terrible. I went to bed last Sunday, and it's been a struggle since then. So yeah, I'm well enough to do the stream today. That is the main thing, of course. Still waiting for the players to come out. The Wrexham mascot waving the flag there. All very proud Welshes in Wrexham. Very patriotic about their country. Their mascot is called Rex. How interesting. He's got nothing on Harry the Hornet. Okay, here we go. The teams are coming out. And here we go. Watford, if you're not aware, are actually wearing, again, the blue Elton John kit, the third shirt, which again is so strange because that was a kit we were only meant to be wearing once, yet we've seen it about 4 or 5 times now, and our actual away kit we very rarely don. So yeah, another interesting choice in the kit department there. I think it's all based on like color blindness and the contrast between red, green, and how many people can see that properly. So yeah. Ted says, what did I think of the FA Cup draw? Very underwhelming, Ted. I watched the draw in its entirety, and obviously Watford were one of the last balls to come out, and we still had, I think, Brighton and Manchester United to come. And I was thinking, like a big away tie to United or like a home tie to Brighton, that would have been quite cool. Unfortunately, as you know, we got Bristol City away, which is extremely disappointing. Not bothered about that one whatsoever. I probably won't even pay attention to the game. I certainly won't be doing a watch along for that. Yeah, it's a real shame actually. I was really looking forward to like a good FA Cup tie against maybe like a lower league team or a real like big, giant of English football. But yeah, as I said, unfortunately, we got Bristol City away instead, which was a real disappointment for me. Phil Parkinson, he's been at Wrexham for the entire journey, up from the National League all the way to the Championship. He shakes hands with Javi Gracia. And we're just awaiting to get kickoff underway here at the very chilly racecourse ground. It looks like the wind is howling as well. I'm sure a few of them Watford players are feeling very cold indeed. No gloves in sight though, other than Egil Selvik, who's wearing his goalkeeping gloves. Othman Mama, I'm excited to watch again today as well. He's looked like a real bright attacking prospect in the last few weeks. Certainly in a much better moment than Nestri Irankunda, I have to say. FrubeTube says consistent selection, at least. Not what we wanted, but still. Yeah, consistent selection. I always call for the consistency, time, and patience. But yeah, I think what we all wanted really was a change of system and like a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. I mean, let's see how we set up early on here. But to me, from the team sheet, it looked more like a 4-4-2 again, which is disappointing. Abanqua getting another chance though after a while out of the team. Egil Selvik returning today as well. Nathan Baxter has been in his place for a while. Here's Kayembe. Turns. Spreads it out wide to Mark Boller here. Boller into acres of space. Oh, what a chance! What a chance for Othman Mama. Oh my God. Less than a minute into the game, Mark Boller finds space down the left-hand side. Puts a ball into Othman Mama running into the back post. And he kind of, I think the ball's just slightly too heavy for him. Oh, you know what? It's just a poor touch by Mama, to be honest with you. I mean, the covering defender does well to put pressure on, but Othman Mama getting a little bit too overexcited there potentially. But a half chance there early on, just a minute into the game. Not too bad. Goal kick to Wrexham. How am I sounding? Do I sound good? Can you see me loud and clear? Do let me know. Come on, Watford. Come on. And yeah, you can really see the construction site behind that goal. Lots of diggers mud, big puddles. And yeah, if you're not watching, I'm describing where their new kind of like multi-million-pound stand is going to be. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney investing lots of money into the project. And yeah, you know, Disney Plus, the documentary, it's all part of the long term strategy at Wrexham, which is really interesting. Here's Luca. Luca into Mama. Loser. Nice to see Hector and Loser together in midfield once again. Kayembe over on this left-hand side. Is tucked inside a bit more, Edu Kayembe today. Mark Boller providing the width. Here is Kayembe looking to find Boller. Harry says, "Hi James, how are you doing? Good to see you the other day." Hello Harry, I am good. I have just recovered from my illness, thankfully, just in time for Christmas, which is good. And yeah, it was nice to see you as well, Harry. I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm just waiting for a few more minutes to see really how this system's setting up, because so far actually the fullbacks are pushing up a lot higher, and then you've got Mama and Kayembe kind of inverting inside to like number 10 positions almost, which is yes, slightly different from what we've seen before. I'll give it a bit more time. But yeah, I think there's been a slight tweak in the system today. Good to see Max Elaine start again as well. I mean, I know that the Sheffield Wednesday game was really poor. I get that. You know, I was there. I was feeling crap, and the football didn't help me in that regard. But I thought Max Elaine, you know, was a real highlight in that game. And the way he can turn, take a touch, and get the ball forward with relative ease compared to someone like a Kevin Caben is really good. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Max can do in this Watford team today. Melanie says, "I sound a bit bunged up, but it's nothing compared to what I was a couple of days ago, and I do look a bit pale." I know. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll survive. A banquet Liz. I mean, they've got some real experienced kind of championship pros in their team, Rex. And James McLean, you know, if you guys don't know who he is, I'm sure you do. He's very much a wind-up merchant for away fans, key for more previously of AFC Bournemouth in the Premier League, a real target man of a striker. He's great in aerial situations as well. Tommy Doyle at centre back. I mean, they have got some real quality players, and they spent quite a bit of money in the past couple of seasons as well. So, you know, they're no pushovers. Wrexham, you know, going into this game, I think they've only lost something like 1 in 8 matches, which is a real good record. So, yes, it's going to be tough for Watford to get anything from this. But I've got more confidence in us getting something from Wrexham away than I have at Birmingham for when we played them, for example. Here is Kiefer Moore, holds the ball up. Boller does well to win it back for Watford. Max Elaine subsequently loses it, and it goes back into possession of the Red Dragons, as they're nicknamed. There's Wrexham Lager branding all over the stadium as well, which I find pretty cool. Yeah, if there was more time to get a ticket and better transport options, more coaches, I probably would have considered going actually, just to tick it off. It's quite a novelty ground, isn't it, Wrexham away? But no, credit to all the Watford fans that went. Bit of a difficult journey, especially if there's a crash or traffic on the motorway. you can get held up for, you know, hours and then going into Wales. So yeah, big up to everyone who's gone. Got the hiccups. Good win for Norwich. Did they beat Southampton, VJ? Big up Norwich. Wow. Good result for them if that's the case. Yeah, I've not paid any attention to the results today, to be honest with you. I'll check at half time the Premier League scores and the other championship scores as well. Windass, the ball in behind. Boller defends well. Wins Watford, hopefully, a goal kick. He does so. Well done. Oh, never mind. The referee's given a corner. I'm an idiot. Boller appealed for a goal kick anyway. I'm not sure that worked out how he wanted. So the first corner of the game here going to Wrexham. This is going to be an in-swinger. It's headed away well by Mamadou Doumbia. Off man Mama looking to get away down this left-hand side. He gets dispossessed. And Watford do well there. Here's Kayembe. Doumbia. Off man Mama on this left-hand side. Loser. To James Abankwah. I'm not quite convinced about Abankwah as an option going forward, really. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Jeremy Petrie in the game today. Ah, Luca nearly took it down in the box. That would have been a real big opportunity. Here come Wrexham. Josh Windass making inroads down the right-hand side. His ball goes past absolutely everyone and out for a Watford goal kick. Max Elaine into Mark Bowler. Kayembe, poor touch. He keeps it in play though. Luca Kiramgard takes a touch, spins away, and the referee, I think, says it went out of play. I'm not too sure. Phil Parkinson wearing his Wrexham branded coat. It is funny, actually, having watched the documentary, seeing Watford play Wrexham. It is very, I think surreal is probably the wrong word. It's not like we're playing Real Madrid here, but it is interesting just to see, you know, how quickly they've kind of come up the pyramid and have reached a very good level. You know, personally for me, I don't think they will be challenging for the playoffs this season. I think, you know, come February, March, April time, they'll probably drop off, I imagine. But look, they could quite easily prove me wrong and qualify for the top six. But I think it might take them just a couple more seasons to firstly solidify themselves in this division and then kind of push on from there. Whereas Watford, you know, week in, week out, we've got no idea what sort of performances we'll see. So, yeah, Wrexham fans, you know, my message to you is be patient. Don't get too angry with the losses. It's much more difficult than League One, of course, in the Championship. And yeah, just take every game as it comes. They look good on the ball, actually. I mean, playing out from the back, they look very comfortable. That's a good message, David. Let's get the first goal for a change. That's what I want to hear. That is what I want to hear. You know, going ahead instead of going behind. How nice would that be? You know, Fingers crossed, David. Here's Matty, sends it long. Luka Kiramgard tries to control it with his chest. It goes out for a throw. Watford have won just one of their last 15 away league games. That's a very poor statistic that was just put on screen there. Well, James McLean pressing from the front, leading by example. And the press works. Kiefer Moore wins it back. Oh, well done, Watford. Well defended by Mark Boller. I mean, we're looking very shaky here. And that's a free kick. Mamadou Doumbia committing the foul. Good position. Probably, you know, you could do one of two things here. You can take the shot from quite a way out, or you can kind of dink across into the box and see what happens. Okay, so Egil Selvik this season hasn't been great from free kicks. Oh, Windass shoots. I was panicked for a moment by the camera angle, but it does go wide of Selvik's post. I'm surprised Wrexham didn't take more time to set that up and make that a bit of a better routine. It was just a bit of a crap shot in the end, to be honest with you, from Josh Windass. He's got a good scoring record against Watford as well, actually. I remember a couple of seasons ago he used to score loads against us, Windass. He's also a wind-up merchant as well, so yeah. Here's Imran Loser. Not quite sure what Imran was thinking there. Goes out for a Wrexham goal kick. Looking to dink a ball in behind, but it goes out and finds absolutely no one. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney in attendance. The camera just on Rob McElhenney there with his wife, I believe. Angie's here. Morning all. The sun is not even up here yet. I really want to beat Wrexham today. Come on, you Orns. What do you think about Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney owning the club, Angie? Do let us know. And I hope you're doing well as well. Oh, referee, that's not a foul. Come on. I keep calling Ryan Reynolds American, actually, but I believe he's Canadian. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually think Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. I mean, they're all part of the same thing. They're all very close to each other, but yeah, there is a distinction. He's Canadian, not American. Oh, Angie doesn't like them at all. I think they're two of the biggest tossers in the multiverse. Why is that, Angie? Why don't you like Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney? What have they done to you? Do get your questions into the live chat as well. I'm happy to answer anything and everything. I don't think he's Australian. No, definitely not Australian. I believe Ryan is Canadian and Rob, I think Rob's American. Watford shooting towards our away fans in the first half as well. Here's Loser. Ah, looking to find Mama. It nearly worked. Pass gets intercepted. And Wrexham looking to counter here. Surely Windass is offside. Yes, he is. Thank you very much, Lino. Tony says hi, guys. Hello, Tony. I hope you're good in the run-up to Christmas. Do let me know your Christmas plans. This is the last watch-along before the big day, so let me know what you're getting up to. Have you asked for any Watford-related presents? Do you want one of the kits? Do you always get a calendar? Do let me know. The Wrexham fans all look quite depressed, actually. The camera's just panned onto them there. I mean, it is very cold today. I went outside earlier just for a couple of minutes and it was absolutely freezing. Oh, Angie just thinks Ryan and Rob have got big egos, it seems like. Really big heads, Angie says. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Used to love the programme. I assume you're talking about the documentary there, Angie. Oh. Maury says, my Christmas plan is eating loads of food. Very good. I shall be doing that as well. Spending time with my family and then away days to Wrexham and Stoke before the new year. That sounds very enjoyable indeed. Kipriani to Doumbia. Looking to find Luca. He does well there. Takes it down with his chest. Have a shot, Luca. Oh! Good shot from Luca Kiramgard. And it goes just wide of the post. That was good. I want to see more of that from Luca. That was nice. That was good. Melanie says, who is my player of the year? 1st of Jan to December 31st. It's got to be Imran Loser, hasn't it? I think, you know, towards the end of Tom's time at Watford, the Loser was very good. And yeah, this season so far, he's been outstanding as well. He's dropped off actually in the last couple of weeks, Imran. So keep an eye on that. But yeah, I know it's... oh, here's Windass. And it's a goal. It's a goal. Let's get that score changed. Wrexham take the lead. Oh, God. I'll have to watch this back in the replay. Josh Windass. We were literally talking about him 10 minutes ago, about his goal scoring record against Watford. And yeah, Wrexham take the lead here. Ryan and Rob, very happy. Let's see what happens here. I mean, it's a lovely ball over the top. Watford just switch off defensively. Boller and Max Elaine probably at fault there, not tracking their runners. I think it's Mark Boller actually, and just on the half volley as well. It's a very good finish, I've got to say. But again, Watford go behind, no clean sheet. And the opposition take the lead once again. It's just a complete farce, isn't it? Really, I mean, a complete and utter joke. And if Watford want to come back and win this game now, we've got to score 2 goals. We have no control at all. We have no control. I'm starting to get more and more concerned about Javi Gracia as the weeks go on. I'm not calling for his head like others are, because that's just stupid. But yeah, he's not. I tell you, he's not doing himself any favours here. Long throw by Watford, headed clear. Philip says, no Watford scoring first. Unfortunately not, no. Here's Luca. Shut up, referee. Wrexham take the free kick quickly. Angie says, you were born in Baltimore, Maryland, and Rob was born in Philadelphia. They're our biggest rivals in all sports. That makes more sense. I can see why you don't like him now, Angie. Now, out of the two of them, I much prefer Ryan Reynolds more, I will say. The Watford fans, I mean, they've all got such glum faces. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, they've spent loads of money to go and follow the team home in a way. I'm watching in the comfort of my own home, but it is just laughable at this point, isn't it? You know, for just one game, can we not concede the first goal? It would be so nice. It really would be. I would have celebrated a 0-0 today. Honestly, I really would have done. Just for keeping a clean sheet. We just haven't got a defensive bone in our body at the moment. Here's Max. And that's a poor pass by Max Elaine. Isabel says, I sit in the lower Graham Taylor stand and I always see you in the higher. Thank you very much. Give me a wave next time. Say hello. All Airtime says promotion season. Well, yeah, you're right. That's not happening at the moment. Angie says, I need more coffee for this. Go and get yourself another cup, Angie. You deserve it. FreeTube says Boller seems a bit of a weak link in the defence. He's very good going forward, Mark Boller, but yeah, just gets caught out a little bit with balls in behind. Doumbia, loser, has a shot deflected. Melanie says, we will win this game. Well, remind me of your comment, Melanie, when we get to the 90th minute. Let's see if your wish comes to fruition. I just don't know. I'm just watching us. You know, I was there in the week against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm watching us today. I don't know what is our style? Like, I don't actually know what our style is. It just seems to be get the ball to Mark Boller and get across into the box. That just tends to be our main style of play. Other than that, it's purely just vibes and hoping the opposition makes a mistake. Matty Pollock and Kiefer Moore getting in a bit of a scrap there. I think Matty Pollock has a bit of a nosebleed, actually. He's just receiving some treatment. Eugene's here. Hello, Eugene. Hope you're good. All Airtime says, can't even watch the game. Glad I can't. Well, you've not missed a lot so far. We had one half chance early on. Off man Mama. Luca Kiramgard had a decent strike on goal as well. Other than that, we've been very quiet. I mean, Mamadou Doumbia in the number 10 position. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, why couldn't Javi have played Pat Mendy, Hector Cipriani as the two sitting midfielders and had Imran Loser as the 10, for example, more advanced? I've got no idea. I don't know what goes through his head sometimes. Hector, back to Matty. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, and make sure to leave a big thumbs up on the live stream. It's our last watch along before Christmas, so that would be your early gift to me and a big favour as well. It really does help the channel out and help us grow. Eugene says, hi, James. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you as well, Eugene. Let me know what your plans are. The weather's been lovely today, actually. The sun has finally made an appearance, which is good. Oh, Egil Selvit put under lots of pressure there by Kiefer Moore, and Wrexham win a throw for their efforts as well. They're really pressing high, and I think that's the way to get at Watford at the moment. Birmingham City did it well to good effect. That's how they scored one of their goals. And Wrexham as well, pressing high, forcing Watford into mistakes. Richard says, hi James, how's the game going? Well, you can see by the score, Richard, it's not where we'd want it to be, I should say. Wrexham taking the lead, Josh Windass getting the goal. Not too great. I've not been that impressed so far. We've had a couple of half chances in attack, but that's been it really. In midfield, we look very open and exposed again. A slightly different system. It looks like Mamadou Doumbia is behind Luka Kiram guarding like a sort of 10 position. Kayembe on the left and Othman Mama over on the right. So a slight change of system, but still I'm not impressed by what I've seen so far. Come on, Watford. Get your heads in the game. Doumbia takes a touch. Mama runs onto it. Take a shot. Yes! Come on! Oh, yes! Mamadou Doumbia scores for Watford. Oh, yes! Come on! Oh, I've got to rest my voice. Otherwise, I'll lose it by the end of this stream. I thought it had gone over. Doumbia, so Othman Mama runs down the right-hand side, cuts it back to Doumbia. It takes a huge deflection, his shot, and goes over a Conwo in goal and into the back of the net. Let's watch this back on the replay. Huge deflection, and it goes in off the underside of the bar. Mamadou Doumbia getting another goal for the Hornets. Come on. Oh, let's get the score changed. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Oh. Come on. Come on. I've updated the score. The score's updated. There we go. Even the commentators in my ear were confused. That's why I didn't celebrate straight away, because they said, has it gone in? Has it not gone in? And then Doumbia ran away, celebrated, and Watford are back in the game. Luka Kiramgard now holds up the ball. VJ with the super chat. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And the Watford fans go wild in the away end. David says we're going to win this. Angie says that was beautiful. Come on, come on. Harry says yes. Come on, Harry. Yeah, happy with that. I mean, it's not the most pretty goal you're ever going to see, but it found its way into the back of the net. And that is what matters ultimately. And big congratulations to Doumbia as well. He's just got another goal for himself, which is good. I don't know if it will count or not because of how big the deflection was. But he's off to AFCON as well. This is going to be his last Watford game for quite a while. Loser into Hector, Imran, Max, Matty. Watford looking to play out from the back here. We've got to be careful because we've been caught out by the Wrexham press a few times. Angie says, I am watching here in America. It's good to hear they're showing it this time, Angie. I know you've had trouble a few times being able to actually tune in over there, so I'm glad they're broadcasting the game for you. I mean, do they broadcast every Wrexham game in America? I imagine there's a big fan base over there. Yeah, lots of Watford fans with Santa hats on, which is great to see. It really is. Oh, David says Salah has come onto the pitch. I assume you're talking about the Liverpool game, unless you mean Mamadou Doumbia is like Mohamed Salah. In which case, I'm happy to pretend that's the case. Melanie's gifted some memberships. Thank you so much, Mel. Really appreciate that. You can see everyone who has been gifted a membership completely at random in the live chat. Patrick has been given one. Vixa, VJ, Kieran as well. A big thank you, Melanie. Really appreciate that. Here's Hector into Imran. Doumbia, Hector. Watford growing into the game now. Loser, Hector. Come on. I'd love a second goal before half time. Oh. You're watching on Paramount Plus. Okay. God, I feel better now. I feel better now. We have just got to stop this eventually, though. I can't watch Watford for the rest of the season conceding first in every game. We've only kept one clean sheet this season. That is terrible. That is so bad. Yeah, we've got to fix that somehow. I just think the change of formation is the way to do so. I think like having Pat Mendy and Hector as your two sitters with Loser or Georgie ahead, that sounds good to me. I don't know why Javi, isn't doing something like that. Ethan says heart attack football. It is, Ethan. It really is. I'm fed up of it. I really am. Like, they're going to put me in like hospital eventually with how up and down our games are. Like, every single time we watch Watford, we're having to come back from behind. Semedo scores in the last minute on Tuesday. I just can't deal with it anymore. This could be a red card here. This could be a red card. Kiefer Moore goes in for a challenge on Matty Pollock. And the referee could give a red card here for a high boot. Let's see what happens. So Matty Pollock is laying on the floor. The referee sends Kiefer Moore away just to compose himself and give Matty some space. Let's watch this back on the replay. Oh, send him off, ref. Go on, send him off. Please. Send him off. Dangerous and reckless. The commentators don't think a red card is going to happen here. I mean, it doesn't even look like the referee's going to give a yellow card at the moment. It's going to be a yellow card, I believe, here. So yeah, a high boot from Keith Moore and Matty Pollock. And it's not even going to issue him a booking. I mean, that's disgraceful. That really is disgraceful. If that was a Watford player on James McLean, for example, they'd be getting, for sure, a yellow card. Mike Doran says, send off a home player. Never. You are right. Oh, he has actually, to be fair, he's booked him, he's given him a yellow. Should have been a red, really. I'm biased, obviously, but yeah, Kiefer Moore getting a yellow card there for kind of reckless foul play. Charlotte says, how's it going? Just got on the train. It's okay. It's going okay. 7 out of 10 so far. We're in the game, Charlotte. That's the most important thing. We just conceded that first goal again, which is, a major frustration of mine. Pollock's okay. He's a big lad. He's got up. Oh, Luca Kiramgard made a really good run forward. He showed a great bit of pace there. A combo in goal. Cleans up nicely. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. We're looking to gain another 10 or so today. So if you haven't already and you're new, whether you're a Wrexham fan, a Watford fan, or a neutral, click the button down below. And while you're down there as well, a big thumbs up would be really appreciated too. Nathan says, any good streams for this one? I'm watching via... I follow the official championship streaming service, so yeah, I can't recommend you any nefarious streams. I'm not allowed to do so. Not allowed to do so. So not too long left to go in this first half. Actually, it's flown by. About 7-8 minutes left to go, plus extra time. Wrexham 1, Watford 1. I want to go and see, I'm going to look up to see if the goal counted as Doombia's or not. Let's have a look on the internet here. Wrexham Watford. It has gone down as Doombia's goal for now. Hopefully he gets to keep that. It did take a massive deflection. We've got a couple of options on the bench as well. Don't forget, Georgie Shakfatatse, guys, is on the bench for the second half. Nestri Irankunda, Tom Ince, Vivaldo Semedo. It's the strongest bench attack-wise we've had for a while. So, yeah, I'm excited for the second half if we can stay in the game. Angie says, does anyone know why the Elton kit is blue? It's because when Watford were first founded, Angie, we did actually used to play in blue. So, of course, you know us playing in yellow. But yeah, many years ago, before we were all born, back in the early 1900s, Watford wore blue. So yeah, that is why I believe that's why the Elton kit is blue. You have to have an international IP address, Nathan. That's all I can say. So if you have a VPN, set it to Belgium, which is what I've done today. And yeah, you'll be able to get yourself sorted. Here's Hector. Boller. Mama. Hector, Kayembe, still with Edu. Loser, Luca, Mama, Goal! Goal for Watford! Off man Mama! Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! Come on! Oh my God! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Well done, Mama. What a strike. What a strike. Brilliant stuff. That is fantastic. And we're back in the game, and Watford are leading away from home. Let's get the score changed. Wrexham 1, Watford 2. Oh. Superb. Absolutely brilliant. Harry's happy. Melanie's happy. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ah, look at me now. Happy James is back. VJ, thank you for the super chat once again. Oh, the more goals, the better. Come on, Watford, keep going. I don't want to sit on this now. You know, go and get the third goal. Go and get the fourth. Put the game to bed. They're not very good defensively, Wrexham. They're a bit all over the shop. Oh no, Wrexham are calling for a red card here. Oh God, they're calling for a red card on Mark Boller. What's happening? What is happening here? I need to watch a replay. I tell you what, there's loads of hard challenges flying in today. It's been a very good game so far though for the neutral. I don't know if the referee is going to brandish a red card here. I mean, we had the earlier challenge from Keith Moore and Matty Pollock. I mean, that's not a red card. That is not a red card. I don't know what their fans are talking about. That's not a red card. Yellow card, Max. I think the referee has seen sense. Not a red card. Their fans are stupid. What are the... Mark Boller's confused. They're all chanting off, off, off in the stands. That is not a red card. I mean, the game's gone soft. If that was a challenge in the 80s or 90s, no one would bat an eyelid. So, I don't know what they're talking about here today. Ethan says, get in. Leicester 2, Ipswich 0. Big result for Leicester. Yellow card for Mark Boller in the end. Right, so we're approaching 45 minutes now. Let's see how much time we get added on. Josh Windass booked as well, along with Mark Boller. I mean, talking about bad referees, the referee we had on Tuesday was absolutely horrific. I mean, Harry was there in chat. I'm sure many of you were at the game as well. You know, talk to me about the referee midweek. I mean, my word. We've had bad referees before, but he's right up there for me. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The one today at Wrexham doesn't seem too bad. I mean, there was a lot of pressure from their fans there for the red card, but thankfully he restrained himself. So that challenge from Boller has resulted in a free kick. I don't think you can gift it to an individual. So the way YouTube does it is it's just completely random. So you can see how many people are watching live, and yeah, it's just from what I know, I should say, Melanie. It's completely random. I don't know. Maybe if you click on someone's name, it might let you. But yeah, even on my end, if I want to gift one to someone, it won't let me. It's completely random. Charlotte says, let's just hang on to the lead until half time and keep everyone on the field. That sounds like a plan, Charlotte. That sounds like a plan. Here come Wrexham. Oh, I tell you what, they are having some half chances still. That was exciting, though. That was really exciting. Mama with the second goal. Doumbia with the first. What an entertaining game this is, hey? Corner for Wrexham. Oh, off the bar! It's off the bar. Watford still defending. Oh, my God. Wow. O'Brien fires over in the end. But Wrexham rattled the woodwork just before half-time. We certainly need another goal in the second half. Glenn says, it's a referee curse, I tell you. Was the goal disallowed for encroaching? I believe it was. That was my first kind of intuition when watching in the stadium. I was confused. And yeah, Kayembe allegedly encroached, which is fine. But what I noticed on the replay was that Kayembe encroached, along with all of the other Sheffield Wednesday players. So it wasn't just him on his own. Everyone ran into the box at the same time anyway. So, yeah, a bit of a stupid rule, but I guess the referee, even though we got quite annoyed, I suppose he was right with enforcing that midweek. It's good to see Othman Mama performing consistently. I mean, when he came into the club in the summer, I spoke to his agent before he arrived, and they were both very excited about Watford, the project, and how he could develop here. He then went off to AFCON, won the player of the tournament there, and is come back a completely new proposition. It's like a new signing off Man Mama. I know he literally was a new signing in the summer, but we didn't get to see him because of that tournament until very recently. And to watch him perform at such a high level already, 19, 20 years old, it's so exciting. And he looks a lot more composed and cultured already than Nestri Iran Kunda. So, yeah, Othman Mama, really impressed with him, and hopefully he can maybe even get a second goal today. David says he fancies a big score. 4-1 is on. Oh, I do hope so, David. I really do. It would be nice, wouldn't it? The final watch along before Christmas. Keith and Moore goes down in the box. They ask for a penalty. Referee waves it away. Oh, fired over the bar again. Safe3293 says, hi James, I'm on my break at my new part-time job. Well, congratulations. But I've barely watched any of our games as I balance this with my uni lifestyle. I'm glad we're winning. Well, good luck at your new job. Relax on your break. Don't watch me unless you really want to. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying uni as well. But glad we are winning. I'm very glad as well. We have played the 5 minutes extra time now, so hopefully the referee will blow his whistle and Watford can get in and regroup. And it is half time now. Wrexham 1, Watford 2. Mamadou Doumbia with the first goal. Othman Mama with the second. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I certainly didn't expect the game to go like this. Just fascinating stuff. It really is fascinating stuff. Yeah, really is incredible. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, delighted. It's still not like a top performance. What I'm seeing today isn't like the most free-flowing attacking football we've played this season. That probably actually come under Paolo Pezzolano. However, I am pleased. We've once again shown character, grit, resilience, all of them buzzwords you want to hear about a football team. We're back in the game. What I want us to do now is to kind of go and get that third and kill the game off. What I'm concerned about is, of course, Wrexham playing at home. Even with just my AirPods on, listening to the match commentary, I can hear how hostile and loud and vocal that atmosphere is every time a challenge is put in or there's a duel to be won. So what I'm expecting in the second half is, of course, Wrexham to come out and be more aggressive. What I want Watford to do is do that to Wrexham. You know, be proactive, get the second goal, be clinical, and also as well looking at the Watford bench. I don't want Javi to be scared to use his bench. We've got Incy, Semedo, Iran Kunda, Georgie, Shatfatatsi as well to come on. So yeah, really excited, delighted with how we've done so far. Just want to build on this and yeah, hopefully get the result in the second half. So I'm going to go for a quick break, rest my voice because I am still ill, if you don't know. And yeah, we'll look ahead to the second 45. Okay, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys feeling ahead of the second half? I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. What I want us to do is get that third goal. That's very important to me. I really want that third goal because the longer the game goes on, you know how football works. You're not stupid watching at home. So, yeah, the third goal, the fourth goal, the fifth goal, the sixth goal, however many we score, it's important Watford, get a 2-goal lead. Um, and yeah, I'm just watching Othman Mama back on the replay here. Very good from him. Clinical. He actually missed a sitter in the week against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm sure he had a sleepless night after that one. If you were there, you would have seen what I'm talking about. It was poor from Mama, but he has redeemed himself with that finish there on his left foot. Both goals quite scrappy. They're not really what I would call like well-worked goals. Doumbia, surprisingly dropping into that number 10 position, has worked better than I expected. Wrexham are struggling to track him and pick him up. So really pleased with what I've seen so far. Let's go through actually the other results in the Championship. Norwich beat Southampton 2-1. Oxford lost to Preston North End. Stoke City beat Swansea. Birmingham beat Charlton by 1-0. Half time is Leicester City 2, Ipswich 0, Coventry 0, Bristol City 0, Middlesbrough 2, QPR 0, Millwall 0, Hull City 2, Portsmouth 0, Blackburn 1, and Wrexham 1, I should say, Watford 2. So those are the other scores in the Championship. Let's check Premier League and see what's going on there as well. If you guys are interested in the Premier League scores, let's take a look. I'm not sure how many games are going on at the moment. Only 2 Premier League games on at 3 p.m. today. That's interesting. Chelsea 2-0 up at home to Everton. Cole Palmer and Malo Gusto with the goals in that one. And Liverpool are beating Brighton by 1-0. Brighton looking really poor there. Hugo Ekitike with the goal just 1 minute into that game at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Brighton 0. And I think David said Salah has already come on in that one, even before half time. So, yeah, Salah on the pitch, Liverpool. It seems like Salah and Arne Slot have made up now. I think they're friends again. So, yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? The whole Salah saga and his interview after the game saying he'd been thrown under the bus. It felt like he was being pushed out of the club. I do find that fascinating. Adele says, good luck, Mama. Are you a Morocco fan, Adele? Do you let us know? Yeah, I'm excited for the second half. VJ says, I think there's another one coming for Mama. I hope so. Yeah, I really do hope so. The possession stats, very equal. 52 for Watford, 48 for Wrexham. 6 shots for Watford, 2 on target. Both of Watford's shots on target have resulted in goals. Okay, we're just waiting for the players to re-emerge for the second half. Probably got a couple more minutes to go. And yeah, as I said, I just want to kind of get that third goal, the 2-goal cushion, and then I'll feel more comfortable. But whenever it's 2-1, especially as the away team, it's always difficult, especially with kind of the home pressure. No problem, Melanie. I completely understand that. I can't control anything to do with that on my end. It's all YouTube and how they assign it. I'm sure. I mean, I might look it up and see if there's a different way. But yeah, I can't control that on my end, I'm afraid. Okay, we're just waiting for the players to come back out. The commentary I'm listening to actually is BBC Three Counties Radio. Jeff Doyle and Derek Payne, I think it is, over in Wales today. And yeah, Watford losing a couple of players to AFCON, as I mentioned earlier. Mamadou Doumbia will be going. This is his last game for potentially about a month and a half. And Kayembe is going off with the DR Congo as well, which hopefully will give more opportunities to players who haven't seen as many minutes as they want. Rivaldo Semedo will clearly, get more minutes with Doumbia gone. Kayembe going opens the door to Pat Mendy as well, the defensive midfielder we brought in the summer. So yeah, AFCON has its pros and cons, but I think for me, I'm just excited to hopefully see more of our wider squad players. Okay, so Watford are re-emerging out of the tunnel. It doesn't look like there's any changes from what I can see. Wrexham, on the other hand, of course, being a goal down, may make a change at half-time. Let's have a look. But Josh Windass did get their opening goal with the ball in behind. A very good finish it was as well. FruTube says, how good must Morocco be if loser can't make their squad? Well, they do have very good players, Morocco. And I think there's like an existing issue between their current head coach and loser from like a past incident. I think, loser's attitude was called into question. And I don't think they're on the best of terms. So that probably plays into why he wasn't selected. The Championship is also a lesser league as well. It's not one of the top 5, European leagues. And they also have, Champions League quality players. When you look at some of the assets they have, Ashraf Hakimi, just to name one of them, he's at Paris Saint-Germain, and you have Imran Louza, playing for Watford in the Championship. The levels between them two are really stark. So yeah, whilst Louzer's had a good season, I don't think that's a given. He gets into the Morocco squad, but I can understand why a lot of you would think he should do and he should deserve to. Okay, we're back underway. I've started the timer. Let's hope Watford can get another couple of goals. And I think it was David earlier who said he's feeling a 4-1 to Watford, which I'll take. I'll absolutely take. I don't understand what you mean about Elton, David. Was that recent? Because I never saw anything in the media to suggest that had happened. I don't think it'll be too long before we see Georgie Shakpatatse enter the pitch as well. And I think what he can do is relieve a bit of pressure from Watford. I think as the game goes on and the longer Watford go without getting a third, the pressure will start to apply. So Georgie Shakpatatse, coming onto the pitch and running at their back line will be a real asset for us. So Watford shooting, Watford playing from left to right, I should say, in the second half. We're now shooting away from the travelling Hornets fans. Edu Kayembe going for the long throw here. Can it result in anything? It doesn't. Wrexham head clear. It goes out for another throw. A Banqua into Imran Louza. I tell you what, I think Imran Louza needs a rest. Matty Pollock playing as a striker for the moment there. What is he doing? Good pressure from Watford here. Here's Hector looking to play in Luka Kiramgard. Poor shot from Mama. Ah, when he brought the club. The way you worded it, David, was that he had just done it like very recently for some reason. So, yeah, apologies. I misread what you meant. And she's gone 4-1 final score as well. I've seen a few of you say that now. So, yeah, maybe your spidey senses are correct. Good to see Hector back in the 11 as well. He was dropped after the Birmingham City game. Quite rightly as well. I thought he was pretty poor in that one. He was at fault for, I think, the first goal at least, wasn't he? He got dispossessed in the build up to that one. So, yeah, good to see Hector back into the 11, and he's had good games so far, actually breaking up the play really well. Abankwah does look, defensively Abankwah looks fine, but going forward, compared to Ngakia, he does look quite unnatural. And again, Hector there just getting in the way, breaking up play. God, they look poor actually, second half Wrexham. I was expecting a bit more energy from them. So, the next watch along isn't going to be for a while. So, for those regulars who are here most weeks, we do have an away game on Boxing Day against Leicester City. But I won't be here for that one. I'm going to be spending some time with my family and eating lots of Christmas food. So, the most likely next live match watch along will be on December 29th. For Norwich City away from home. That's an 8 p.m. kickoff on Monday, the 29th of December. So, yeah, that's most likely when I'll next be here for a watch along. I'll probably do another live stream before Christmas as well with one of my mates, looking ahead to the January transfer window and speaking about the season so far as well. Kayembe, go on, have a shot, Eddie. No. Boller. Doumbia. Boller. Well done, Max. Very good. Oh, it's gone out for a throw. Never mind. Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse. Watford definitely playing the better football out of both teams. I will say that. Wrexham are very direct, is what I've noticed. Lots of long balls forward, runners in behind, whereas we are trying to keep the ball on the ground, be a bit more intricate, which is risky at times, obviously, but it has paid dividends so far. Oh, well done, Selvik. Oh, Luka Kiramgard with the shot. Oh, Doumbia thought he'd got another one. He hits the side netting, Mamadou Doumbia. So yeah, great run by Luka Kiramgard, who was released down the left-hand side. His shot falls back to Doumbia, who unfortunately fires into the side netting. But again, another decent attacking move by Watford. And I got fooled by the camera angle. I was about to get up and celebrate that Doumbia had got a brace, but no, goes into the side netting. Corner for Watford though. I wouldn't mind a cheeky goal from a corner again. Matty looking to get in the thick of it. And it's a 2v2 for Wrexham here on the counter-attack. And we're in big trouble. Watford are in big trouble. 1v1 for Abankwah. And Kiefer Moore messes up the opportunity. I think he's been called offside by the lino there. And that's a massive chance for Wrexham on the counter-attack. Kiefer Moore was taking on James Abank, where I thought he was going to bury that chance. But the lino has flagged for offside, which saved our bacon. Glenn says, any other goals from Mama on my bet builder will suffice for a brace. If so a 4-1 result will suffice. Sorry, I read that completely wrong, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean, Glenn. Doumbia has been good. He's been getting involved. Doumbia goes down actually off the ball, clutching his head. The referee stopped the game. Hopefully he's okay. Just clutching his face, Mamadou Doumbia. The Wrexham players starting to look very frustrated now, actually. Kiefer Moore huffing and puffing a little bit. He's someone I would have loved at Watford, by the way. A real quality player. Getting on a bit now in his career. I think he's definitely early 30s, 31, 32. And it is offside on Kiefer Moore, just about. The lino got that decision right. They're just showing us the replay now. Oh, lots of you tuning in. You are new around here. Do hit the subscribe button down below, and while you're down there as well, give me a big thumbs up too. It really does help out the channel. Port Vale beating the team up the road, allegedly, according to Glenn in the live chat. That's good news as well. And why we have this break in play, do let me know in chat. Again, what you're getting up to over the festive period. Are you spending Christmas at home? Are you going to a family's house? Is there any presents you desperately want or are asking for? Do you want a Watford shirt, calendar? Let me know in the live chat. I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say. Oh, well done, Imran. Well intercepted. Kipriani to Kayembe. Oh, looking to find off-man Mama. What a pass that is by Tommy Doyle. Quality player. Windass. Mount Shasta. I've never heard of that, Angie, but it sounds very nice. I'll be spending Christmas at the base of that epic mountain visiting family. That sounds absolutely wonderful and very serene. So I hope you have a lovely time. I tell you what, when it comes to crosses in the box, Watford look very shaky. We really do. We don't do ourselves any favours when it comes to just getting our head on a ball and getting it clear, putting it into Rose Ed. Sometimes hoofing the ball is the best option, and we just don't do that. Watford fans chanting away over in that away end. Offside again for Wrexham. Watford have a free kick. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. So, we are approaching... Oh. The referee's just booked Egil Selvik for time wasting over his goal kick. That's interesting. It would have been nice if the referee during the week did that a bit more often. That was Max Elaine, sorry, who was booked. That's interesting. Kayembe. Bola. What time is it over in the States, Angie? Is it, 6, 7 a.m. where you are? Here's Luka Kiramgard. Just needs to release it now. Took a bit too long there. Kayembe still has the ball, uses his physicality to hold off a couple of Wrexham players. Takes it towards the corner flag, and it goes out for a Watford throw. Here's off-man Mama. Oh, cuts back inside, gets intercepted. He was about to unleash a shot, it looked like, there in his left foot. I assume the sun has now risen where you are, Angie, then. 8:21 a.m. It's currently 4:21 p.m. here in the UK. Wow, the sunrise is quite late over there then. So in the UK at the moment, the sunrise is probably about 5 to 8, 7:55. And then the sun sets, the sun's setting just now, about, 4:15, 4 p.m. I don't understand what you mean, Nicola, but thank you. 6-7. 6-7. You know what? I don't actually understand. I don't understand the 6-7 meme and where it come from. Like, I've seen it all over the internet. I think it come from some kids at a basketball match or something. I think that's the origins of 6-7. I saw Nicola commented the number there, so that prompted me into doing it. But I don't actually understand, where it come from. Maybe there's some younger viewers who can tell me. But I don't understand where it come from. So Wrexham making a couple of substitutions now. Oh, it comes from a song. I thought it come from like why was I thinking about a basketball match? I don't know. We get more rain here by far than in London. That's not surprising. This year was really dry here actually. The summer was so it didn't rain for months and months and months. So yeah. Doesn't surprise me, Angie. You live in quite a hilly, mountainous area. Harry says it doesn't mean anything. Well, that's it, Harry. I don't actually know. I don't know these things. I'm still young, but I'm too old for some of this now. 6-7. 6-7. Oh dear. We'll move on. Let's move on. It's just embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. Here's loser. Abanqua into off-man Mama. Loser. Looking to find Loser again with a 1-2. It's cleared by Wrexham. Matty does well to win that header. A lot of strength and aggression in that. Elaine does similar as well. Oh, it's a song by Skrilla. Does he say 6-7 in the song then? Is that where it come from? Nicholas says, who is my favourite player? Who's my favourite player? Probably Kwadwo Bar, I would say, at the club currently. I think it's just so exciting when he gets on the ball, so Kwadwo Bar. I assume you're asking about Watford players, Nicola. If you mean basketball, I've got no idea. Tony says, I lived in Greece and there's lots of rain in the winter. I've only been to Greece once on a family holiday. We went to Rhodes and I actually loved it. The hotel we stayed in was, for me, probably the best I have ever been in. The swimming pool, the accommodation, the food, it was fantastic. And I'd love to go back, actually. Oh, big chance of Wrexham at the back post there. Kiefer Moore again. "65 minutes gone at the racecourse ground." Now, if I remember correctly, wasn't it called the racecourse ground because they used to do horse racing there? Is that right? I'm sure I remember that from the documentary I watched. Nicholas says, I've been to Greece 6 or 7 times. Yeah, it's nice. It was nice. I really enjoyed it, actually. It's just very hot in the summer. Like, when we went in August, it was probably 38, 40 degrees Celsius. And, yeah, you know, it was unbearable. Like, I couldn't even walk around barefoot. I had to wear shoes everywhere, even around the pool. It was just so hot. Come on, Watford. Stay in the game. Under quite a lot of pressure here at the moment. Elaine heads clear. The Vic used to be a dog racing track. I knew that, VJ. Absolutely. I think Watford need to bring on some substitutions now. Definitely 1 or 2. Georgie Shafatatse probably for Doumbia is what I would do. Or actually, no. You know what? I'd probably take off Luca, move Doumbia up front. And who else would I bring on? I don't know if Tomins is the right fit for this game, maybe. Iran Kunda's been off it lately as well. It's difficult, but definitely Georgie to come on for one of Luca or Doumbia. Stanley and Huxley, shout out to you. Hope you're enjoying the game. Tony says, I love Greece and the people and food are amazing. I was in Corfu, love it there. Yeah, the food in Greece, very nice, absolutely delicious. I fully agree with you there, Tony. Eugene with a score update. Goal for QPR, Middlesbrough 3, QPR 1. If you keep spamming 6-7, I will have to time you out. You can't do it too much. You can't do it too much. I love halloumi as well. Oh my god. Talking about Greek food. Halloumi, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Some nice like lamb, like really nice cooked lamb as well. Oh, like in a nice pitta lamb kebab. Come on, Watford. Bloody hell. I'm getting nervous now. This is the problem. I kind of predicted this would happen. Just the longer we kind of sit on this one goal lead, the more nervous I'm going to get. Still no sign of substitutions from Javi Gracia. A Conwo being closed down by Mamadou Doumbia. Oh, there is movement apparently, according to the commentators on the Watford bench. I will update you as and when we do see such movement. Glenn says we need a spark. Chatfordazzi, I hope so. I hope so. I think that's the obvious substitution, isn't it? Who you bring him on for though? I'm not sure. Kayembe potentially. I wouldn't mind that. I think he's gone a little bit off the boil in the last 10-15 minutes. Or maybe you go to a single striker formation and take off kind of a Luka Kiram guard. So yeah, Georgie Chatfordazzi is the obvious one to bring on. Absolutely. What a big 3 points this will be though if we can get over the line here. Othman Mama and Doumbia getting both goals so far. Josh Windass with the opener for Wrexham. And it is going to be Georgie coming on. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around him. Italy's somewhere I've never been, talking about destinations. Croatia as well. I'd love to tick off. So yeah, they're the next two on my bucket list. Need to plug my oh, there we go. Luka Kiramgard being taken off and Georgie Chatfordazzi coming on. Never mind. Ignore me. Oh no, so Luka's still coming off, but Othman Mama is coming off as well. So Semedo on, Georgie on, and then Luka and Mama off. Luka I agree with, but Othman Mama not so much. You know, maybe they're trying to protect him from injury. That's the only thing I can think about there, but he's been our brightest spark in attack today. Hector. Kayembe loses the ball. Poor touch from Edu, which is becoming a bit of a trademark for him now, unfortunately. And there goes the Mama Brace hat-trick. Yeah, certainly Angie's been taken off. Well deserved though, very good performance, and yeah, considering the injuries we have to Bar and Batter, you want to protect your existing attacking players, don't you? But George is on, and Vivaldo Semedo is on as well. Semedo got the goal. I know he's been pretty poor when he's played this season, but he did get the goal to rescue a point against Sheffield Wednesday. That would have been a loss without him. Here's Broadheads. Oh, dangerous ball into the box. No one there for Wrexham to run onto that from Nathan Broadhead. And here he is again. McLean. Corner for Wrexham, won by James McLean. Or McLean, however you say it. Melanie says, you're going to the Vic next Saturday. Come on, come on. Who else will be there? I will be there in the upper Graham Taylor stand as usual. Give me a wave if you can see me. Cleared by Watford. Big appeals for handball from both the Wrexham players and supporters. Can anyone give me a score update from the Premier League? Do you let me know the scores in the Premier League? The Chelsea game and what's the other game? I can't remember now. Liverpool, that was it. Liverpool-Brighton. Oh, Watford under lots of pressure now. Shots coming in from all different angles. Selvik, I think he made the save there from Josh Windass once again. He was dancing around the edge of the box, unleashed a shot with his right foot. Oh, still Chelsea 2-0 at Everton. Liverpool 2-0 Brighton. Who got the second goal in the Liverpool game? Oh! What a save! Oh, it's a goal! It's offside! It's offside! Come on! Come on! Wrexham score, but it's offside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Egil Selvik has just pulled off 2 or 3 worldy saves. Wrexham end up scoring, and then the lino's flagged for offside. Yeah, it was offside. You know what? The lino's got that spot on. Well done. Well done. Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord. You know, my heart sank for a moment. I thought, surely not. Surely this isn't the way we end up drawing this game or potentially losing. And thankfully, Egil Selvik has saved the day. And also the linesman as well. So thank you very much to him. I should be right in front of you, Melanie, then. I'm literally, near the halfway line. Near the halfway line, just above. I'll see if I can find a photo, actually, of where I sit. You've probably seen before, actually. Can I find a photo? Let's have a look. So this is my view, kind of looking at the Rookery from where I sit. That's the banner of Tom. So yeah, you should be able to spot me if your eyesight's good enough. Alex says, anyone else got a heart attack? Well, if you have, Alex, I would advise going to A&E. But if you mean I can't say that word. Figuratively. Is that the word? Yeah. You know what I mean. But I feel like having a heart attack, Alex, yeah. Not too long left to go. 78 minutes played. 12 normal time, plus whatever else is added on as well. Here's loser. Goes to the ground. Referee gives a foul. Thank you very much. Just take your time, Imran. Do not rush at all. We're getting to the point now where it's like, you know, do you really go for that third goal, or do you just sit back and defend and hope you get away with it? I'm more inclined to try and get that third goal. Doumbia does well. Here's Semedo. Semedo shoots, gets a Conwo scrambling, but it goes out for a goal kick. Well done, Matty. I tell you what, Matty Pollock's been top quality today. A real good performance from him against a tough opposition in Key for more as well. Oh, Hector Kyprianou, poor from him. Really poor. Gets dispossessed. Clear it. Hoof the ball, for God's sake. Alex says, I love Watford, but my God, they make us bite our nails and grind our teeth. They certainly do, Alex. We're approaching what I like to call squeaky bum time. We're getting to that point. Yeah, I don't know. In the back of my mind, I can just see a mistake in there and Wrexham getting an equalizer. But I hope it doesn't come to fruition. Or Georgie Shatfatatse commits a foul. Clear yellow card. Absolutely. That's fine. He had to do that. It's a tactical foul. Charlotte says Matty Pollock should be our skipper. Yeah, I think so. He should be up there, definitely. Look, loser probably deserves it as of now. But if Matty can perform more consistently at a top level, I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be the Watford captain. He speaks well. He leads by example most of the time. So, yeah, Matty for me, definitely a contender. Semedo, well done. Into loser. Here's a Banquer. Back to Imran. Philip says, as Wrexham pour forward, leaving gaps, Georgie can exploit that with his pace and speed. How many minutes injury time do I think it will be? We've not had many stoppages actually in the second half. So I'm gonna say, I mean, usually they add a bit more on for second half injury time. So I'm gonna say 5. I reckon 5 minutes, Eugene, extra time. Do subscribe if you are new around here as well. Click the button down below, and while you're down there, give me a big thumbs up as well. It would be very much appreciated. Oh no, Kevin Caben is coming on. The guy who had a disaster class at home against Norwich is coming onto the pitch to replace James Abankwah at right back. This is a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Why Jeremy Petrie isn't getting a go, I've got no idea whatsoever. Javi Gracia just doesn't fancy, 4 or 5 players. I don't know what it is. You got both Mendes, Petrie, Duomo. He just doesn't fancy them. So Caben for Abankwah. Why would you make that substitution with less than 10 minutes to go? I don't get it. We are being pegged back a lot here. We just need one chance to counter forward and hopefully we can put it away. I am just concerned about that substitution. The Kevin Caben for Abankwah doesn't fill me with a huge deal of confidence. Here's Kayembe. Simple pass, Kayembe. Come on, keep your head. Keep your focus. That's poor from Kayembe. And he says, what do I think of Max Elaine? I think Max is a real promising talent, actually. He's certainly up there in terms of matching the quality of our existing centre-backs. And the attributes he brings to the team are different to what Matty has, for example. I think Max is certainly comfortable at using his left foot. He's much more better at distributing down that side of the pitch. And also just taking the touch and driving forward with the ball as well is something he's really good at. So, yeah, I rate Max Elaine quite highly. Here's Kevin Caben, who's in this weird right wing position. Now he's come onto the pitch. He's gone down. Referee gives a foul. I agree, David. I think Javi Gracia, I mean, if he wins the game, he can say, James, shut up. Of course he can. But I do think he should have rotated more than he has done. And I hope it doesn't lead to injuries further down the line, especially for Loser as well. I mean, he's not had a rest at all. Here is Imran Loser on the ball as we speak about him. So, less than 5 minutes to go until the 90. Oh, it's getting nerve-wracking now, isn't it? Terrible passing behind by Wrexham. Go straight back to Weghorst Selvik. I tell you what, I need a haircut next week. I've left this for way too long. Look how long this is. Yeah, I need a pre-Christmas trim, definitely. Melanie says Wiley injured again. I mean, he's been injured for a long time. To be honest, I mean, let me know if you agree, everyone, in chat. But I'd be tempted to send Wiley back to Chelsea in January. I think he's taken up a loan spot that could be used by someone else. And, we need, whilst Mark Boller's fantastic, we do need someone else in that position with a bit of quality and as a good backup option. James Morris isn't any of them. So yeah, I definitely would I'd send Wiley back in Jan and bring another left back in. Is Loser playing that well? Says PC Rules. I'd say he's average. I'd say he's been average today, and he's been average for the last couple of weeks, actually. I think he's set himself a very high standard, and he's just not reached that for a while. But I'm not going to be too harsh. He's still our best midfielder. That's very clear. But I wouldn't say he's been outstanding today. No. I'd say he's been 6.5, maybe 7 at a push out of 10. So bad news for all of you who think like me. Musa Sissoko is coming onto the pitch. There we go. So Javi Gracia clearly trusts Sissoko to come on and see out the game. I don't. I'm putting it out there. I don't like Sissoko as a player at Watford. I think he should retire. He strolls onto the pitch looking quite nonchalant, but my concern is, you know, will he run enough? Will he run enough and contribute? What happened to the fullback signed from Belgium just before the last window closed? He's just not being used by Javi Gracia. It's as simple as that. He just isn't used by the manager for whatever reason. There's 4 or 5 players at Watford who just aren't seeing any game time. And yeah, it's a difficult situation for them to be in. You think Sissoko's faster than Kayembe? Oh, I disagree. I disagree. 6 minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to sit through now. Oh, come on, Watford. This would be a nice early Christmas treat. And she's going first goal of the season for Sissoko. I don't think that's going to happen, Angie. Wrexham. Elaine goes out for a Wrexham corner. I'll be really peed off if we concede here. It'll just be classic Watford. It really would be. Corner. Oh, for God's sake, they've scored. What a disaster. What an absolute piss take. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We do all of that work. Honestly, it's just so frustrating. Ryan Reynolds, he's delighted. Of course he is. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Throw your body at the ball, you idiots. What a complete farce. Oh, for God's sake. I can't believe it. Let me get the score changed. Let me get the score changed. I just can't believe it. Honestly. That's ruined my day. It feels like a defeat now. They've actually got time to go and get a winner. And Watford just look rattled. We've got Sissoko on. We've got Kevin Caben at right back. What a farce. You are right, Charlotte. Terrible at defending set pieces. Change the score. I have done. Do not worry. I didn't want to. God. Stupid. Absolutely stupid team. Stupid team. Come on, let's go and get the winning goal, you idiots. Oh my God. I'll have to watch it back on the replay to see who's directly at fault. But there's just no aggression for the second ball. We actually win the first, but there's just no intent from the Watford defence to throw themselves at the shot. Would I have taken the point before kickoff? Probably, but reluctantly. You know, the goal is to be in the playoff positions, and a win today would have done so much for us in that regard. Unfortunately, it's looking like 1 point now for Watford, and maybe even none if Wrexham go and get a third goal. Oh no, here they come. The cross comes in, looking to find Kiefer Moore. Kevin Caben falls over in the process. I think he is Kyle. I think the 5 yellow card thing is I don't think it counts anymore. I think after 19 games it goes over to 10. So 1 minute left. I'm gutted. I am gutted. That's a real sucker punch for me. Sissoko forward to Kevin Caben. Falls over himself. The Lino's given a foul in our favour actually. So Watford have a free kick. Rathbone committing the foul. No, you do get to see loser, Melanie. I'm 99% sure. Basically, after the 19th game and onwards, it goes up to 10 bookings for a suspension. It's kind of all like wiped out. So you should be okay. You should be okay. Javi Gracia has been given a red card. So Javi Gracia has been given a red card and is being escorted out of the stadium. A red card for Javi Gracia. I don't know what he said, but Javi Gracia has been sent off by the referee. The Wrexham fans call him a wanker, and Watford have a set piece here late on. It's all going on now. What a disaster. He's feeling the pressure, Javi Gracia. So Javi won't be at Vicarage Road next weekend. He'll be watching from the stands instead. Free kick to Watford here. 96, 96 and a half minutes gone. So the referee is having to wait for Javi Gracia to exit the stadium before the free kick can be taken. This is a stupid ref. Just get on with the game, you pleb. Come on. Javi Gracia still walking off the pitch. And the referee isn't continuing with the game until Javi Gracia has gone. I don't know what he was given a red card for. I didn't see. The Watford fans are applauding Javi Gracia as he walks past. I mean, this is stupid. I mean, we're waiting 2 or 3 minutes here for Javi Gracia to exit the stadium just for us to take a free kick. I mean, what a complete farce. Javi Gracia has now tripped over something on the way down the tunnel. So loser takes a free kick. Strike on goal's blocked. Oh my God, I thought that was going in. Oh. Come on, Watford. Loser. Oh! Jesus Christ, Kevin Keben. Oh my God! Send him off! Send him off! James McLean, I think, just threw Hector Cipriani to the ground. Send him off. Oh my God. This is carnage. The referee's lost control. The referee has lost control. What on earth is going on? I tell you what, the officials completely ruin the championship. They really do. This was a good game of football that's been ruined by a stupid referee. What a shame. I'd love to know why Javi was sent off. And we're approaching the 100th minute now in this game. Oh, God. So we're into the 99th minute now. Just blow the whistle, ref. Oh, God. Wrexham shoot over Kiefer Moore. Hardy, sorry, not Kiefer Moore. They do look similar. And that's full time. Let's get the timer stopped. I mean, what can I say to that? I mean, what a unbelievably strange game of football. Again, a real missed opportunity by Watford. We just cannot defend to save our lives at all. It's becoming a complete joke. It really is. Wow, Javi Gracia sent off at the end. I don't know what else to say. I mean, what a chaotic finish. The goals, Doumbia, very good. Off-man Mama, happy with that. But the rest of it is just entirely forgettable. And we've got a tough run to come. We've got Stoke, who are doing very well this season. Leicester City on Boxing Day. Norwich away, and then that's followed by Birmingham City at home. So I think I'm just going to leave it there, to be honest with you. I'm just not in the right frame of mind to react to that. Chaos, mayhem, goals. It had everything. It had absolutely everything. A few good performances in there. I thought Matty was good today. Loser. Another off day from him. Doumbia played well in quite a unorthodox role. He was almost in like a number 10 position at times today. Off-man Mama, very good as well. So, yeah, I think we'll just leave it there. What a strange game. What a strange game of football. Strange referee, as they are every week, let's be honest. And, yeah, Mike says take the positives. I will, but we can only do that for so long, Mike. You know, we're being told and fed the narrative that the goal is promotion or a playoff challenge. And again, we've not kept a clean sheet. You know, one clean sheet all season isn't going to get you into a playoff challenge. It's as simple as that. You know, many of you have been watching football for a similar length of time to me. You know, others have been watching for 50, 60, 70 years. You would have seen worse games than that. But all I feel at the moment is frustration, a bit of anger in there, confusion as to why Javi got sent off. So I'll leave it there. I'll come back tomorrow with a more detailed, composed match reaction. And yeah, we take the point away from home. We move on. Hopefully, we can beat Stoke City. As the saying goes, draw your away games, win your home games, and then that should put you in a decent position. So we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new by clicking the button down below. Leave a big thumbs up on the stream too. As I said earlier, the next watch along won't be for Leicester City on Boxing Day. I'm taking that one off myself. The one after that should be on the 29th of December as Watford face Norwich away from home. So I'll see you back for Norwich, and maybe in the meantime as well, I'll throw in another live stream in there with a couple of my mates as we look at the season so far and actually look further ahead to the January transfer window. So adios from me. I hope you enjoyed the game. Very chaotic. And yeah, have a lovely Christmas. Enjoy time with your friends and family. I hope you get the presents you want as well. And yeah, that's it from me. All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much.